Hello and welcome to the Tottenham America channel. Alongside the news that Radu Dragusin joined from Genoa today for Tottenham Hotspur, we got the news that one of our longest serving servants in the form of Eric Dier has left the club. For now, it's only on a temporary basis. Technically, he is only on loan at Bayern Munich, but his contract does expire at the end of the year, which means at the end of the season, which means that this is essentially like a goodbye from one of, I believe, our longest serving player. After Hugo Lloris left earlier this transfer window, I believe Eric Dier at 9.5 years at Tottenham has left. So now I believe Ben Davies is now our longest serving player, and then Heung-min Son. But he's definitely had a rocky ride at Tottenham.
Yeah, very rocky ride at Spurs. I think we could have definitely he was some deadwood we could have gotten rid of a while back. Definitely. Eric Dier, he's had his moments this season, coming on as a sub against Chelsea.
That was one of the best performances.
Playing with 9 men, scored a disallowed goal.
So close. If he scored
Very
that goal,
close.
Unbelievable. He has made 365 appearances in all competitions for Spurs, and he is only one of 8 players to play over 50 times for Tottenham in a European competition. He is in our all-time top 25 appearance makers. He signed from Sporting Lisbon in the summer of 2014 for just 4 million euros, and then famously scored his last-minute winner on his debut against West Ham at Upton Park. He initially started his career as a number 6, playing in the midfield under Mauricio Pochettino, which is really where he gained his name. He was a big player in the midfield.
Yeah, he's a pretty big player.
And he was very successful for us.
Yeah, he was very successful, and then he started to pick up some injuries. That's where I think we got Dembele, we got Sissoko. They kind of stepped up ahead of him.
Well, I think Dier was still good at that.
Dier was still there.
It changed when Pochettino left and we started messing up with the managers, and then Dier moved into the defensive position.
I'm gonna be honest, like under Mourinho, Dier was not bad.
He was not bad.
He was not bad.
Conte.
Like with Alderweireld at the back, when we were on that run, we were first.
He was not horrible. He was
certainly
great,
I'd say.
Yeah.
With Toby Alderweireld.
Yeah, but he did eventually see his downfall. Mainly, I think under Conte is when he really saw that dip into making errors every single other game. And that was really when Spurs fans started calling for his removal from the side. He stayed in for another year, of course, put out a beautiful performance at Chelsea, even though we lost 4-1 or 3-1 or whatever it was. He still, I think, put his heart on the line. He's clearly a guy who loves Spurs. He's asked for his ashes to be scattered at the Spurs Stadium in the future, so that's probably a big statement from Eric Dier, who's clearly received a lot of hate and abuse from the fan base. But I think he's gotten, I think he's very much given his heart out for Tottenham, and I don't think there's a better move than moving to Bayern Munich. Firstly, for the player, Eric Dier, I think he's going to have a time of his life over there. He's going to
play
be
with
in
Harry
Germany,
Kane.
so the play is going to be, I think, a little more suited to him. So I think he could be successful there. He's going to be with Harry Kane, and he has the chance to win trophies.
Yeah.
And then for the club side, Bayern Munich missed out on Dragusin, which means they have to get Dier because Dier was their next choice. And even better than that, Bayern could pay up to $5 million. 5 million euros for Eric Dier. We paid
we're making a
4 million
We're making
euros.
a 1 million pound profit.
That is kind of ridiculous when you think about the circumstances of this transfer. None of this would have happened if we hadn't signed Dragusin. If Ange didn't make that phone call, Dragusin would have gone to Bayern, and Dier would likely still be here. Yeah, but because we got Dragusin in, Dier went off to Bayern, and I think he'll have good opportunities there. He's apparently earning a pretty hefty wage over there. I think Bayern Munich are adding on a little bit, so it seems like he's going to be happy. But it's been a long ride with Eric Dier for 9.5 years, a big part of the Pochettino side and the Champions League side. So now we are down to, I believe, only 4 players who were included in the Champions League final squad in 2019. Ben Davies, Son Heung-min, Oliver Skipp, and Alfie Whiteman were the 4 players in the UEFA Champions League final squad in 2019 in Madrid against Liverpool. Everyone else has moved on, which I think goes to show how good of a rebuild we've done.
Yeah, already Angie's only been here for 6 months about, and you could see the change. Obviously, it's gonna take a long time for this rebuild to happen, but we've seen the changes already. So many good things are happening. So many new signings, style of play, new philosophy. It's all doing so well.
That's true.
It's going to plan, and it's looking good for Spurs.
It is. It's looking very, very good. But that's it for our video on Eric Dyer's farewell to Tottenham as he joins Bayern Munich on a 6-month loan with an option to buy as his contract runs out at the end of this 2023-2024 season. If you enjoyed and want to see more Spurs content, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below your thoughts on this move for one of our longest serving players. And until next time,
Come on, you Spurs!